Hello and welcome to Gord, part of my coverage of the Steam Next Fest. We'll be checking out the demo today. So let's see, the gods favour you with abundance but can't win your battles for you. Start with a fair number of resources, moderate heal rate and faith gain, and your enemies are at a basic threat level. Yeah, so there's loads of different difficulties up to permadeath. Hardest difficulty, auto saves only, and it deletes itself if you die. Lovely. You're alone with your hardships, and once you die there's no second chance. The gods have abandoned you. You're on your own, and they have just enough resources to survive. Right. So what this is, as far as I'm aware, is some kind of like RPG colony survival thingy-majiggy. I'm not entirely certain myself. I try not to overlook into games for these.
Over the years, Calanthea grew under my rule.
But I'll just give myself a general gist. So
My campaign to unite the South is almost over.
So let's find out what this is about, eh?
As we speak, my son is directing our army against the remaining forces of the Southern Resistance. Once we're done there, we shall take the North. It's filled with all sorts of vile creatures, but also rich in the gold that I need. Only a few barbaric tribes are desperate enough to inhabit these lands. As my steward, you will have one of them at your disposal. The Tribe of the Dawn. Secure the Golden Route before our army arrives. My emissary Edwin will watch your progress. Fail me, and you will face a fate much worse than any of the savages you've ever fought before.
Well, I am feeling motivated after that. Yeah. Let's not screw up.
The Tribe of the Dawn was always a humble community of Dabo worshippers. Their elder, Bogdan, is neither a warrior nor a strategist. When the Calanthians came with their threats and promises, they had no choice but to obey. They agreed to guide them through the Lazatian forests, hoping for peace and survival.
Here we are, steward. No wonder our king chose you for this mission. You're more than worthy of this disgusting land. Are you sure we're in the right place? Where is that meek old coward who calls himself a
Welcome, my lords. I am Bogdan, elder of the Tribe of the Dawn. I will guide you through the Lazatian woods. But, if I may, where are your warriors?
The king's forces will come when the time is right. Until then, we are your new masters.
As pledged, my lord. My tribe will follow the orders of the king's steward. They are your people now. I trust you'll take good care of them.
We will, if they do their work. Did they find a place to set up camp?
Yes, sir. Our scouts have found a good spot for our first gourd. A nearby pond should provide enough reeds and food to start a small settlement.
Right. Here you can access the in-game settings and control the time flow with the following hotkeys. Pause, play. Normal speed, increase speed. Gotcha. Move camera up, down, left, and right. Oh, it means up and down, not zoom in and out. Okay, gotcha.
My lord, Please order our subjects to move. We should follow our scouts' footsteps. We are not safe here.
Right, here you can see all your living subjects with detailed info on their portraits, such as their profession icon, health bar and sanity bar. And current modifiers. Select a subject. Up and down to switch selection between subjects. Select all. Left click and control to add it to a select group, right click to order and shift to queue orders. Right, okay, so basically strategy game controls. Okay. Nice and standardised. I do like it when they do that. It's like, alright, it uses the same controls as other games. I don't have to relearn things. Hooray! They've not done something weird like put all the different buttons on every single different key press. You know, here's the crouch button, the prone button, the jump button, and it's like, you can kind of put those on the same button, you know, just as determining based on the length of the press or whatever, but whatever. Right, reach from out location, there we go.
Wretched
That's what we do.
wolves. Those are the bodies of our scouts. There isn't much for us to bury, but it seems like one got away. With Dabo's help, he'll find his way back to us.
Yeah, that gives you a top-down view of the surrounding area, with all sorts of interactive objects marked appropriately. By using the filters, you can hide and show every category of the objects available on the map. The sensors view provides you with additional tactical info about your surroundings, highlighting enemies and interactive objects, displaying the sanity and faith gain ranges, and displaying selected subjects' range of sight and range of hearing. Okay. A lot of important info is displayed on the panels to the left menu. Notifications about important events, obligatory main quests, optional side quests, and an information panel regarding anything actively marked. You can set this and other panels as hidden in the HUD settings. Okay. Okay, let's see. We have stuff. Combat. Enemies can have multiple attacks, special abilities, and buffs. Some may attack the closest, while others focus on the weakest. Use strategy, subject professions, items, and strengths to prevail in battle. Okay, don't press more info because you just get a Wikipedia page. Right, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess we're fighting now. Right. Daughter of Talbot. Idle as a wheat farmer. Strengths. They're fast in forest and fear combat. So we've got a wheat farmer with us for whatever reason. We've got a scout. So I'm assuming they go... Yeah, they were the one who looked like a bit of a rogue type character with some knives or something, weren't they?
Hmm?
Then we've got an iron miner here. Who is pretty good at fighting actually, surprisingly. Angwin here who had a bow. It's telling us they've got empty slots, cutting experience. Okay, and a clear worker who's also a martial artist. Very interesting, right. Over some medical properties. Right, some herbs there, everyone has a little heal. Right. Well, so far, so interesting. Let's see what happens when we get here then.
Sir, we've reached the pond our scouts told us about. It is indeed a fine location for a gourd. We have access to water, reeds, and other resources here. But first, let's build a palisade. These wooden walls will be the main defense of our new settlement.
Right. We've got resources. Wood, reed, food, clay, iron and gold. It also shows the game's 3 main parameters. Gord's growth, Gord's sanity and Gord's faith. Which will be explained later in the game. Wood and reed is used to build structures to their initial level. Each subject's base upkeep is food. It prevents them from starving, which heavily influences their sanity, which will be introduced later in the campaign. Gold is required by military professions, which will be introduced later in the game. Clay and iron are used for upgrading structures. Again, it's all going to be introduced later. The action menu gives you access to 3 important menus: construction, population, and interaction menu. Oh no, incantation menu. Okay. Through construction, you can build new structures, grouped by category, as well as preview the growth tree. The population lists you with all your subjects, whom you can easily group by your liking. New birth progress bar shows how long you must wait for a new child to be born in the community. The new birth progresses when there is more population capacity than people living in the settlement. The incantation wheel is used for casting spells and will be introduced later. Building progress. Pick the available structure from the construction menu, place it in the available lots. Yep, okay, and good. Right. We're going to get building then. It cost 156 wood. Let's try and claim some more. Initial gourd size cannot be too large. Okay, let's pull it back a bit then. There. 179. Okay. Suggest. Try Gord. I like that one. Let's go with that. Let's speed it up. So I guess this is why it's called Gord then, because
Good. The palisade will keep us safe. Now we
I
need
guess
to
the
think of how
Gord
to
is the
make
name
use of the resources we
like a
have.
town in this.
Hold on, old fool. This is just a minor stop on our way to the cartographer. He's waiting for us with instructions on how to reach the gold. I don't want to grow roots in this dump.
Okay. Let's have a look then. He's waiting for us, yep.
My lord, I promise we will move on as soon as we have fortified our current position. For now, I suggest building a lumber mill, a forager's hut, and a thatchery.
A lumber mill does sound useful.
Right. Lumber mill. Go. Right, professions determine what adults can and can't do. To switch a subject's profession, order them into a relevant structure with an available work slot. If they are a gatherer, they will automatically begin gathering if the desired resource is available in the visited part of the map. So we want a forester. A clear worker. We've got, let's see, a scout. Cutting experience. He's got some. He's got a little. So they're probably our forester. So I guess there's nothing to say that we can't just make a few of them one. Right, Sight Haze, Apparition. Oh, someone's ghosts. Breach Falls of the Wild Beast Mine, Force of doing your bidding. Oh, okay, we've got a load of stuff here. God Ray. Heavenly flame that burns the stubbornness out of your enemies. I have a God Ray. Okay. Build a factory. Process water cane into reed. Right, so let's see what this does. I will say, it looks very nice, and I'm really liking the animations. Like you can see, a lot of effort went into it. Very nice. Okay, let's put you on factory duty. Go and deposit some reed. We'll wait for that just to tick over then. Come on, and they're done. Right, back they go.
I suppose you people are used to starvation, but I am not. Steward, order these peasants to bring me some food.
Sire, if I may, our people had some rations saved, but we will run out soon. We really need to start gathering food.
Right. So probably going to create, yeah, a fishing hut of some description. or in this case that's foliage. So I do like that it automatically, so I guess you're going to be building circular layouts in this, aren't you? Because yeah, it seems to rotate them around the centre. Does make it look nice and neat though, I will admit. Right. Reaching new levels of growth allows new types of structures and build more houses.
The settlement's growth has significantly increased.
Right. Gather and deposit some food. Right, I'm gonna let this guy finish up cutting. Oh, they even queue up to hand them in. Very nice. Right, you're going to become a food gatherer now. And we're going to keep these as our combatants. Because I think if I change their profession, they might lose their knives and their bow and arrow and things. So I'm a bit nervous to do that as just now. Right. He's going to gather and take those back then. Right. Here's some, just we get, he gets back. Here's some mushrooms we found out in the forest, my lord.
Even though starvation won't make us bleed, it will weigh heavily upon our subjects' mental state. If we neglect their sanity, they will flee our rule.
Insubordinance like that should be punishable by death. Feeble minds. In Calanthea, we would give our soldiers some wine to calm their nerves before the battle.
My lord, we don't have wine here, but we do pride ourselves on making a great drinking mead.
Mead, you say? That doesn't sound too bad.
However, the basic comfort of staying within the range of a torchlight helps a lot in our sanity regeneration. Our scouts can provide light to everyone venturing outside of the palisade, but I would recommend to build both a meadery and scouts tower.
Right, okay. I will say that though, when you can tell that that's been added there for gameplay reason, just kind of makes the conversation a bit disjointed. It really helps a lot in our sanity regeneration.
Yes, yes.
Insert gamer word.
Let's start with the meadery, shall we?
Like no one would say that in medieval times. Okay, sanity level 3, anxious. Next level 500, Gord's sanity represents the average mental health of all the subjects. It affects the pace at which new children are born. Most common Gord's sanity influencing factors is food supply, subjects in torchlight, health subjects, feeding carvings, burial, subjects in darkness. Okay. To recover sanity and avoid experiencing mental afflictions, try using yellow herbs or the meadery. You can also stand in light near carvings, kill enemies, or receive rewards in quests or trade-off choices. This whole oh, they're gonna go insane thing, it makes me think like there must be something nasty out in this forest that we're gonna be bumping into soon enough. You know, it's like setting it up as if it's like a horror game, like Darkest Dungeon meets RimWorld or something here. Except in the medieval ages and all that, eh? Right. Meat of it, go. Right, the question is, who are we going to assign to this? Today, good question. I guess you're up. Torchlight allows you to spot enemies in the eternal darkness. It also prevents your subjects from losing sanity. Wait, so it's eternally dark. Yeah, that would definitely cause sanity loss. Eternal darkness. So, why is everyone going mad? Oh, I don't know, it's just, you know, living out in the forest and it's a bit miserable and, you know, having to scrape by and that. Oh, I guess that would help. Oh, and the eternal darkness. Yeah, that would definitely cause a few problems, yeah. You know, the eternal darkness that you didn't mention. Build a scout's tower. So I just have to go in the Gord as well, right? Guess we'll put that near the entrance. Makes sense. And I believe this one's already a scout, aren't they?
Our sisters are enjoying their quality of life.
You just turn up to your first day on the job. Okay, here's your building materials. Build the office in which you will work. There you go. It's basically what we've got here, isn't it? Right. Well, when she's finished that, she can get to work. What are we on? 75%. And increasing. Lovely, lovely. So far, I'm impressed, but I think we're going to have to see what happens outside of just the town here.
I know that hygiene isn't your best suit, but don't your people ever wash? Stuart and I could use a bath.
Yes, of course, my lord. Our Balia is constructed in a way not only to provide hot water, but also make the best use of our healing herbs to regenerate people's health.
Huh? Heard that, Stuart?
Subjects regenerate health very slowly. If you need them to heal faster, use a Balia, a red herb, hermit service, or an incantation. New structure available. Advanced Balia. Oh, we're going to need a lot more wood. I was already getting some. Lovely. Right. Ah, see, I thought he was producing the mead. Ah. He wasn't. He's just been sat there drinking mead this entire time. Typical, right. He's the lazy one then. Okay, Valia then. Shouldn't be long. Where's the... what's it? Where's the log cutting now? There he is. 22. I'll just let that tick up. We'll be on 250 in no time. Then we'll de-stress everyone. And then once we've got all that done, I'm assuming then we're going to be focusing on, you know, now we've got a bath, a meadery, and we'll be wanting some extra beds to, you know, increase the population. I mean, we've got the beer for it, you know, to encourage them. Right, Balia. I guess we'll put it next to the meadery. Have a drink, then a wash. You can also use it to sober people up that have been here all evening. There we go. Right, you know, just toss them in. Right. Okay. Well, since what's-his-face got to drink beer all night, you'll get to have the bath.
One of our people came across some familiar tracks. We should search this area of the forest. Maybe, with Dabo's help, we'll find the scout who fled from the wolves.
You're about to finish the first scenario of the campaign. Once the last main objective of a given scenario is complete, you'll automatically transition to another scenario along with all your subjects, but the settlement you've built is going to be left behind. I hope there's going to be an endless mode of some description then. That would be nice. Right. Don't worry, we came as quickly as we could after we drunk a lot of mead, built a bathhouse, had a bath. Also, to do all that, we had to build a lumber mill, which we've been cutting down the local forests with, and yeah, okay, I guess we took its time. There's just a corpse next to the wolves at this point, being, you know, just gnawing on the bones and that. Oh crap, that's a lot of them. Dagger, get him. Use your dagger. Just putting it out there, against that many wolves, 2 people would definitely be dead. Sanity level. We are still calm. It is fine. All is well.
What is he blabbering on about? I can't understand a word.
He claims he was attacked by the wild folk, people of the forest. But they have never attacked us before, unless they were provoked.
Clearly they had a change of heart.
He says they're walking towards the Votenga River, west of here. I fear that they may raid our Gord.
Our cartographer was supposed to be west of here as well. We cannot lose him. Let's move. No.
Right, okay. Do you want to continue? Yes, let's go.
The wild folk used to live like wild animals, and although they can be violent, conquest was one of the many human things they despised. Nonetheless, they became more aggressive recently and attacked the tribe of the Dawn's Gord. I wonder if they are doing this to praise Velis.
Before the start of each scenario, you'll get the chance to know your subjects' bios, strengths, weaknesses, experience levels, items, etc. Once you gain a sense of who you'll get to manage, it is best to provide each member of your team with a unique name. Choose your group. 6 of 6. So we've got... We can see that... Okay, so they've got some lumberjacking experience. They've got some fighting and exploring experience. Bit of fighting experience. What are they meant to be? Forager. Some food production experience. And food production, okay. So wood and food, okay, that's good. Fighting, exploring, yep. Exploring, yeah, he's basically the mega lumberjack. He's a bit of everything. He's good to keep around. We've not got a group of 6 though. We've got a group of... Yeah, this is clear. Oh, I see. Ah. So we've got him ticked. Right, do we want him? Not really. If we're going to pick any of them... Let's see, they've got fighting experience and... How about this? Fighting and exploring resistance, but they can't cut trees. I think we could use a fighter on this one. So let's just... Yeah, right, we've got some decent experience there. Right, let's continue.
My lords, the wild folk, they've attacked our gourd. Hurry now, or there will be nothing left of us. We're under attack.
If a palisade section gets destroyed, or if an enemy gets inside, the gourd is considered breached. While this lasts, they'll focus on fighting enemies and won't be able to use any structures. Whenever a breach happens, time is automatically put on pause. Please note that you are still able to issue orders during a pause. Take advantage of that. Play to resume when you're ready. The gourd has been breached. Charge! Get him.
Dear God, so much destruction.
Those savages dared to destroy our king's property?
Sire, this is unusual. The wild folk are not our allies, but they were never desperate enough to raid a fortified gourd. Something's changed.
That doesn't matter, you old fool. They will pay for their insolence.
Of course, sire. But now we need to focus on salvaging whatever's left of our structures. We can repair the damage and clean up the rubble, and reuse whatever we can.
Right. Structures can be damaged or destroyed. With enough resources, subjects can repair them or clean up the rubble. Right. How do I repair? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's on this. Construction? No. Do I have to select someone and then right click? Ah, right, okay. Okay, the wall is repaired. Okay, everyone get to repairing. And that seems to be it. Okay. Right. The factory, the fires. Yep, repaired. Scouts tower. Ah, that's not getting repaired, is it? Okay. Double all that remains of the level 1 barrier. There's nothing left to do but clear it away. Right.
Our
And done.
defenses are up, but we should equip our subjects with proper weapons to better prepare for what awaits us outside of our walls.
Okay. Professions can be split into non-military, military, and military professions. Military professions deal higher damage and feature higher max health. However, they require additional payment in gold. Providing them with such payments prevents their sanity from deteriorating. Because without that gold, oh, they just go insane. Apparently. Right. Okay, so axe pit. It'll become axe wielders, or archery range become archers. We've got enough to make one or the other, but not both. We've already got like a professional archer dude, so let's make him an actual one, yeah. Turn our hunter into an actual archer. As well as that, let's have a look. So, cutting food production experience. You are good at fighting, exploring, and are a scout. Food production, exploring, cutting experience. Where's the sawmill? And you want to become an archer. And what's this guy? Shamonth, whatever. He is kind of good at everything. Let's get him cutting for now, I guess. In fact, let's get reed gathering. Oh, build an axe pit. Oh, I thought I could just build either or whatever. Okay. We'll have to wait until I've got enough materials for an axe pit. Wood is brilliant. I mean, he produces so much as well per trip. We just need those we just need those reeds now. It needs to be turned to thatch, right.
Our brother hasn't done much lately.
Come on, get those reeds in. Good, good. And that's... Oh, we need a few more bits of wood.
Our sister awaits your command, sire.
Right, next lot of wood to be dropped off then and we can build this. Right. Carving small decorative elements. Their sole purpose is to raise sanity.
Our brother has been idle for some time now.
Yes, I know, we're waiting for an axe pit. God, how much is he bringing in one go? The man, the myth, the guy who can carry an entire tree in a single hand. Dun 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 dun.
That's good enough. Let's search for the cartographer. He was supposed to lay out the best route for the gold transportation, especially across that damn river.
My people have seen this Calanthian a couple of times. Supposedly, he has surrounded himself with traps. Be cautious when you approach it.
Right, okay, we can go and find him. Is he just down here this entire time? We've been way too cautious about this. We'll build an entire village here, just a little ways away before we go and talk to him. Right, yeah. Okay. What was this? Learn exploring 4. Let's have our scout talked in. Okay. Wolves, get them. Well, we certainly seem a fair bit better, but... Well, he ain't coming to help us at the moment now.
Keep your people in line. Why did he flee?
The poor soul already suffered so much. Seeing a body mutilated in such a vicious manner, you would think that living here made us indifferent to such views. But it always takes a toll.
Your barbarian minds are weak. And this corpse belongs to yet another of your scouts?
No, sire. Judging from the robe, I believe this is the cartographer you were searching for.
Cursed lands. Ah, forget him. We need his maps. Search the hut. Search this cage. Search everything.
Right, so it was trapped apparently, wasn't it? If the subject's health drops to 0, they will experience a physical affliction that can be healed by a hermit. If the subject's sanity drops to 0, they will experience a mental affliction that can be healed by a witch. What's the difference between a witch and a hermit?
We have found the
The
cartographer's
hat
notes in his
they
hut.
wear.
Does it say where to cross the river?
I believe it does, my lord, but the marked route requires crossing the nearby swamps. It's a very difficult and dangerous area.
You dare to question the expertise of a royal cartographer? If he marked it, that's where we're going. Follow the plan, steward. We've wasted enough time.
Okay. And they're all just ranting about him, little text bits there on the side. Right. So much for all the traps that were apparently there though, hey. Right. Okay, there's some herbs here that we can pick. Yellow herb. That's 500 sanity regained by. Right, we're all good to go. Oh, we're getting to spiders now, Al. Okay. Massive sodding spiders. And loot. And we've got a massive fighting game. For a time. Okay. That scout lady appears to have grown a moustache. An impressive feat for a woman. Oh, who's this then?
You! Don't just stand there! Help me!
They appear to have found a Jedi. Whispers can use powerful spells called incantations, which may vary in nature. Each use of a divine power costs faith and triggers a cooldown. Okay, open the incantation menu. Use Fracture on the wild folk. Spawn hellish torturers to crush the limbs of your opponent.
This one is mine.
We'll get you for this!
See, when it said fracture, I just expected it were gonna like make the earth quake a
You
bit beneath him or something.
saved me.
those savages got what they deserved.
They attacked our Gord and killed our people. But you are not from around here.
I am not. I've been a traveler since my village got destroyed. People call me Lynx.
I am Edwin, an emissary of King Isidore II of Calanthea. It seems we share common enemies. What was that thing you just did to these savages?
Forest tricks. You pick them up if you live here long enough. But how come savages are a concern to such fine lords as you? And who are you, old man?
I'm Bogdan, elder of the tribe of the Dawn, humble servants of Dabo.
Dabo? The defeated god of the sun.
Watch your tongue, witch. I've lived long enough to recognize forbidden magic when I see it. Helping you is a mistake.
Hold on, old man. Undeniably, our new friend has some skills and a grudge against our enemy. I would suggest we join forces and welcome her into our settlement.
I wouldn't mind a hot bath.
But sir...
You yourself keep reminding us how dangerous these lands are. Well, we could use every pair of hands, especially hands as skilled as these, to deal with those threats until the Calanthian troops arrive, couldn't we?
Yes, sire.
Very well then. Let us carry on through those swamps and across the river. There is supposed to be a very nice settlement there.
Are you sure you need to go that way?
Of course we're sure, woman. We're following the map drawn by the royal cartographer. What is the matter?
Well, I think I already got rid of most of the filth on the way here. But beasts, monsters, and wildfolk living in those swamps drained my powers almost completely.
Beasts and monsters and... Ooh.
Building a temple and assigning somebody to pray in it would help me recover much faster. And believe me, you will find my powers useful in those swamps ahead.
Yes, I believe that we all agree that safety of us, our subjects, is of utmost importance.
May the gods protect us.
I can take care of that, Elder. You just have some faith.
Okay, faith allows you to use incantations. The quickest way is to order your subjects to pray to temple. New structure available for construction. Oh, the trees are going a bit nuts, aren't they, here? They're really waving. Right. What was that icon pointing me toward then? And some boars. Traps can be anywhere. Some trigger when you step on them, others if you interact with them. Luckily, each trap can be triggered only once. They can only be disarmed by a properly equipped scout. Ooh, looks like there's some people over here. Get him! Oh, we definitely need to heal after this. Okay. Looks like we've got a new recruit. Very nice. Right, where's the Gord? Here it is. Let's head back. A new person appears to have spawned out of one of the other villages. Right, okay. Wow, okay, a lot of this has just opened up. So we've got caverns now, there's shrines, additional gates, we can't build more than 3 additional gates. You know, people can use the burial grounds to bury their dead properly. Temple, shrine. Small structure that deepens spiritual attunement with nearby subjects, modestly raising the Gord's faith. And then there's a temple. Right, let's build a temple to start with. Oh yeah, we're going to need to plan all this because this is massive. Right, temple, go. Could use of clearing out all these rocks as well if possible. Right. And this is a axe wielder with bugger all experience. And we've got Dodman, son of Angwin. You're going to say NTR Archer. He is. They don't really have any fighting experience, and we've already got an axe wielder. I don't think we need more fighters at this point. But
I'm glad that we found time to praise the true gods, but we need to proceed with our plan. The emissary is getting very anxious about it.
Right, reach the river crossing. Right. How does one reach the river crossing? That is the question, I suppose. Dodman, what can you do? Let's have you gather for now. Right, let's see where they go then. Hello. I see these piles of rocks covering up some stuff. That doesn't sound good. Bear? Question mark?
Do you
No.
even know what's ahead of us?
A river crossing?
Yes. Which is also a horror's lair. It's known as Ardoen, and it won't let you pass without a sacrifice.
Sacrifice? We will wipe this monster from the face of the earth!
Killing a horror is not an easy task, sire. No one has attempted such a feat in years. We would need a great deal of experienced warriors to have a fighting chance.
It's much more than a monster. It's a sentient demon, conjured from the most vile souls that Velis could stitch together in the underworld. My magic has no effect on it. If you don't want to die, just comply with whatever it asks you for.
Or try a different path.
I don't want to hear about a different route. We'll follow the plan and give this creature whatever it desires, or kill it for all I care. It's the steward's decision.
Horrors are powerful magical creatures guarding the wildlands. Eventually, every tribe has to either face the horror's plagues or satisfy their demands. Fighting them is extremely difficult. I see. Even Lynx's warning did not prepare you for what you see emerging from the bog. A rotten, deformed monstrosity with a grimacing face that mocks humanity. He slowly raises his blistered hand and points at you. Feed me, a gurgling voice erupts in your mind. Feed me young flesh. Sacrifice a child. Satisfy the horror's demands to avoid their plague. Securing peace of mind for your subjects, at least for a time. Killing the horror would save your people from their sacrifices and plague, but they are extremely difficult to kill. You need to think more carefully about your decision, but be warned, stalling will not buy you time. What the hell are these things? Right, I think we need to go and get more troops. Right. He's good with an axe, eh? Let's go. Where are we? Yep, where's Shimon? You've got some fighting experience. Let's gear a bow. You Right, so everyone's a fighter apart from the person who's gathering food for the fighters. Okay. Right. We're off. We'll send the entire group in against it. And we'll either progress, or our look at Gord will end here. One or the other. Right. We've got 1 scout, 2 archers, 3 axemen. Let's see how this goes, eh? And Taff got a big ugly face, has it? Get him. Please wait, fighting hires, desperate attacks. They're more foolish. One more foolish and courageous. They're created by Veles himself, and aided with his godly powers. Incantations will do him no harm, and even a team of seasoned warriors is no guarantee of success. Kill it! Charge! Losing all health results in a knockout. The subject will die if not revived by another member of your Gord. Attack from different angles. Oh wow, yeah, okay, they are not kidding. Death. Living corpses around may affect sanity and health. To avoid that, move them to the burial ground before they rot. We're all gone.
Our brother is being attacked.
Wow. Okay. Can we load? Yeah, I think we've got to look. It might have been when we.
The wild folk used to live like wild animals, and although they can be violent, conquest was one of the many human things they despised. Nonetheless, they became more aggressive recently and attacked the tribe of the Dawn's Gord. I wonder if they are doing this to praise Veles.
Right. Well. Let's get everyone in fighting gear. Children cannot work, but they may assist working adults, which allows them to gain experience. He's being eaten by wolves right now. Just putting it out there. A wolf is trying to eat the only child of the group. Right. Only non-military profession then is Cairb Hallen, whatever his name is. He'll come back in a moment, and we will. Yeah, we'll get him an axe. Here we go. In he gets. Now let's see if we can get these some fighting experience. We've got a new person who's just appeared. Okay. Children cannot work, but they may assist in working adults.
Our brother's hands are idle.
Right, so she's going to assist with these guys for fighting. I'm going to put Dodman on assisting with them as well. Oh, he's just randomly an adult now. They don't stay kids long, do they? They grow up so fast. Okay. Let's get some fighting experience, eh? They might actually be better off doing that now over there, because I'm trying to think like what they could assist in. You know, they could assist in... But we'll give them assist in the axe, with axes, yeah, we'll still do that. So yes indeed. If they do that, then certainly what will happen is we can put them as a scout, but they'll have some fighting experience. Right.
We've run out of storage space for our wood. We need to build or upgrade a storehouse.
Okay. We're looking good. Ooh, this should be interesting. Is that some poison antidote? I think we have to make sure that the Yeah, the what's it? Antidote is grabbed by the person who needs it. It would seem, right. So he's going to need to grab some herbs. We will go and we will train and we will level. And then we will kill them all. We're losing gold though. Of course, we're losing it very quick with everyone being a... Yeah. Fighting experience. Oh, if only. If only. How do we get over there, I wonder? Oh, we've got some monsters in this bog. Right. Okay. I think we're all. I think they are managing to get some fighting experience. Not tons, but at least some. Is the kid just throwing rocks at them? Did I see there? Another axe wielder. Very nice. Okay. Items can be found in many places. One subject can carry up to 3 items. They can be extremely useful in combination with strength and experience level. Alfeda, who's that? Oh. A broken sword, eh? Item rare, category weapon, effect damage plus 50%. Can only be equipped in non-military professions, so it's basically a weapon to make someone who isn't military slightly better. Finding plenty of gold at least. A few items. Staying alive, standing by the shrine, praying at the temple. Is this in a sacred place? A sacred place. Oh, there's one then. You know what we can do? Here's an idea. We visit this. Plus 18 faith a second we're generating there. Wow. Okay. So it's like a big faith generating machine here. So by fighting our way to this sacred site, we're blasting our way through these faith levels. Now, channel power will go to illuminate the gloom of eternal night. Mist conceals you, apparition, spell cards temple level 2 to be unlocked, but we can do some support stuff. So it can increase strength and speed, increase movement speed, and increase I don't know what focus does. Offensive. So yeah, we probably can't use these right now because it does say that they're ineffective on the demon monster thing, but they're not ineffective on us, which means we, by all means, can go in here and absolutely just ruffle stomp the thing. Completely carefree. Right, I'm thinking, can we wait out Alfida getting to adulthood for this? I wonder. At least then she's allowed to attack and be a bit better than Oak, Anyway, we'll see. And we'll try this fight, and like I say, it might end here. There's a very good chance that it does. Right. We can't hold on much longer. Gold and food are running very low. We'll start losing sanity quick. Right. You are going to help with that. Right. As soon as she turns into an adult, we will drop a save. Okay. And once we've got all that done, so yeah, she becomes an adult, we drop a save, then we rush over here and try the boss. I think we've killed everything more or less on the way over, so everyone should have some fighting experience at this point. Well, some of them do. Okay, they've been at the base. They got a lot, didn't they, on the way? Dodman managed a bit. Koshimura got a bit of fighting. Aletta got a level worth. And Alfida here has grown up. Okay. Save game. Campaign. Let's try it. If we can't do it, we know what's happening with Maldwin here. What's happening over here then? Got a icon saying, oh, is there sanity law or something? Right.
Do you even know what's ahead of us?
A rip
Yes.
sacred.
Killing a horde.
It's much.
Horde.
I don't want.
Right. Go. Pause. Incantation. Support. Battle cry. I think Ginrit is our best fighter, aren't they? Charge! .900 health remaining. Oh god, yeah, it's really hitting us. But we're getting there, It's 200 left, we're gonna make it, Come on, entire tribe is here. Hammer it. Oh god, what's happening to him there? Kill it. Oh, hell yes. Yeah, it's burnt the settlement down, it looks like. I think we know who done it. Big sodding bog monster.
Dear gods.
Who could have done this?
So many lives lost.
What is that?
But we just killed one. Now there's another giant demon monster. We are screwed.
It left.
What's happening here?
I don't understand it either. But we should leave immediately. He may return at any time.
I agree with the witch, sire. Let's hide in the woods and plan our next move carefully.
Right. Well, the option is grayed out. So it looks like that's it. Thank you very much for watching. We got a nice, nice boss fight to end it on there. Okay. When you finish the main tutorials introduced you in the game's core mechanics, the full game will offer 10 campaign scenarios. Question is whether it includes those two as well. Is that 10 including those two, or are those the two tutorials, and then there's another 10. That's a question. With all the structures, incantations, environments, monsters, horrors, events, and cinematics of the game features. At launch, you'll be able to explore our custom scenarios gameplay mode, in which you can freely customize your experience and enjoy hours of procedurally generated content. Right. Hope you enjoyed. From Stan. So there you go, Gord. It is available, I believe, shortly actually. But anyway, yeah, there it is, August 8th up there. So, interesting little colony management thing. I will say, it's something that I've noticed the past few years. Like I said, people think that indie games might be somewhat immune to the idea of chasing trends and things like that, and only AAA developers do that. No, the indie developers do it as well. The amount of games that are similar to Vampire Survivors at the moment, and open world crafting games. Open world crafting games have been around for like the past 10 or so years, since DayZ became a thing. And Minecraft, they've really been chasing down that genre. Funnily enough, not many of them really pulling it off, but which you'd think there'd be loads more. I think the problem is that, yeah, with those games, I'll not get too much into it here, since I could do a whole hour-long discussion on that thing. But yeah, basically, I think there's a lot of games being made, and creating a survival crafting game is way more complicated than people think. It's essentially like an open world crafting MMO type thing that you're making. It's ridiculous. Like, the scope of it is way too large for an indie game, and the AAA developers tend to shy away from anything that's remotely risky. But there are a few that come through, aren't there, that come out the cracks, like No Man's Sky and that. Right, anyway, back to this. Well, yeah, so yeah, they do chase trends, and one of them is like a colony survivor thing at the moment. A lot of colony survivor games are coming out. I think it was Dwarf Fortress that popularised them. It was like the first one, the pioneer, you know. They weren't completely new as a concept, but that thing really threw the genre into the limelight. But the thing is, it was on an ASCII display and was absolute garbage. And even now that it's got an actual, it's got actual graphics now, you can get a version on Steam that you can actually play. And not have to read a friggin', user manual. Like, 500-page user manual to just understand the basics. There's actually one on Steam. It's still not great. RimWorld seems to be the one that's really taken root. As kind of, again, just like first there, best dressed. It's kind of shown up, it's the best mechanics and has an actual, it has actual graphics and a user interface. So it seems to have been the one that's really run away with it, with very few of us being able to properly challenge it. So it's nice to see that some that are coming out now are actually, they're actual games with actual graphics and interactions and things. But they also, like I said, they also look nice. They look brilliant, but they have they have the actual gameplay there as well. It doesn't seem as in depth as that and so on, but it does also come with a nice storyline and things. I think this could definitely, interest me. I'm probably going to have a look at the store page, see, look at the cost, and it might even be something that comes up on the channel later, we'll see. But, seems quite interesting. On that note though, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in future videos on the channel covering more of the Steam Next Fest later on in the week. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then for that.